Rolls Road, South East 1, end point of run 3 of the Knowledge of London, Chancery Lane Station to Rolls Road, and time for a ride around to have a look at some of the points in the vicinity of Rolls Road. Leaving it, heading east, obviously close on the left, no through road, as are all the roads on the north side of Rolls Road. You can't get through to Linton Road via any of them. You've got to go all the way down to St James's Road to get into Linton Road. I'm going right into Cooper's Road, which leads down to Old Kent Road. You can turn right into Cooper's Road from Old Kent Road. You cannot turn right out of it. To get around that, you either go left into Fortune Place, which is the one I've just passed, or left into this one, which is Harmony Place, and go right into the continuation of Fortune Place, which is an L-shaped dogleg thing. Left into Morby Place, and right into Morby Road. And this brings us out on to Old Kent Road, and you can turn right here legally. You can do anything legally at this junction as it happens. Glengall Road opposite leads you down to Peckham Proper and Birding Bush Road. You can turn right into Glengall Road if you're heading down Old Kent Road southeast from the Bricklayers Arms, and you can turn right into this road, Morby Road, if you're heading northwest up from New Cross up Old Kent Road. Nothing banned at this junction at all. The light is an absolute pig though, and I'll be going left onto the Old Kent Road when it changes, which, if nobody's hit the Pelican, should be in about a minute and a half's time, if I'm lucky. And if this bike's big enough to recognise the sensor which is on the light. Nobody did hit the Pelican crossing, which is something of a miracle. Down Old Kent Road I go, and one of the most popular points down here is Avondale Square, which is this massive collection of blocks on my left, and I'm going to turn into this and go through it. You can turn right onto Old Kent Road out of Avondale Square as well as Morby Road. So you could use this as a cut through, but it's not advisable because the speed humps are simply a joke. But I'm going to run through it and go all the way back to Rolls Road. Not sure how many filaments in lights I'm going to break going over these speed humps while I do it, but hey, duty calls. They don't ask any of the individual blocks in here except the 3 tower blocks, towering above us on our left here. East Point, the first one to the east, believe it or not. Centre Point, the middle one, not to be confused with the block at St Giles's Circus. And West Point, which is the one they ask most frequently, which is the most westerly one, just here on our left now. Not the US Military Training Academy. I come to think of it, we could do with Charles climbing up to the top of there and performing a public service or 15. And out of Avondale Square we go, back onto Rolls Road. Heading east again on Rolls Road. Marlborough Grove, this road on the right, Abercorn Way on the left, as I've said, is one of those you can't get through to Linton Road from. Marlborough Grove on the right leads down to Old Kent Road. You can't turn right out of that either. There is an island in the way, so you can't turn right into it from Old Kent Road. Six Bridges Industrial Estate, they do ask sometimes, is down Marlborough Grove on the left. I said if you want to turn right onto Old Kent Road, you've either got to use Morby or go through Avondale Square and pay to have your suspension serviced afterwards. I'm going to be turning left here onto St James's Road. Catlin Street ahead of us runs down to Rotherhithe New Road. Some SOB has hit the Pelican which turns green. Cannot believe there is a Creative Couriers rider this far southeast. That's cruelty under the Factories Act, but there was a Creative Couriers cycle courier at those lights. And here is the most popular point they ask down here, the City of London Academy. The main building is sadly not the one on the left, which wouldn't be a problem. The main building is the one on the right, and that's in Linton Road, which is one way against us. So to get into that from the northeast or east, you'd come down Gullywall Road and turn into Linton Road, or get down Anchor Street from Southwark Park Road if you were northeast. But from here you've got to turn it around, going up across this junction, taking the next right, which is Sims Road, and then right into Beatrice Road, and then the City of London Academy entrance will be on your left as you turn back into Linton Road. If you're coming in from the north, you can use Strathnairn Street to get into Beatrice Road. I'm not coming in from the north, I'm going to go into Sims Road. The left-hand branch of Sims Road down there leads to Thorbert Square, which is something else they ask. And they always ask that as Sims Road as well. You can get into that from Fort Road, Langley Street, or Welsford's the one on the south. You can't actually get into it at all, it's barricaded off, but set it down on any of those four streets. Anyway, I've gone Sims Road, I've turned right into Beatrice Road. I'm now turning right again onto Linton Road, and there is the main entrance of the City of London Academy on the left, and I'm going right back into St James's Road. Passing Sims Road again, leading down to Thorbert Square. Continuing up St James's Road, I'm going to be going left into Southwark Park Road, the high street bit of Southwark Park Road. And left into Southwark Park Road. Queen Victoria pub, I don't think they ask that. On our road there, one way down as far as, well, the first one, which I think is a bit of Ford Road, it is two way down at Linton Road end. There's a Longley Street where the emergency vehicles on the left would go in to Thorbert Square. And here on the right is the entrance to the Harris Academy Girls' School, which they do tend to ask quite a bit. Just up there on the right. Alma Grove on the left. Another street that's one way at this end, but two way down at the Linton Road end. And I'm going into Balaclava Road and back down to Linton Road, crossing Fort Road, which again, if I was to take the left-hand branch, would lead me back to the dead end at Thorbert Square. Back into Linton Road, which is the one immediately north of where we started in Rolls Road. get because they're a bit evil. Also nastily set on an offset junction there with Willow Walk, which tends to cause a bit of confusion. Dundon Road, left into this main road bit of Mandela Way, and we're going right at the roundabout into Humphrey Street. That is Rolls Road ahead of us at this roundabout. No entry sign, just where I started. And down Humphrey Street I go. Southernwood Retail Park on the left there. And I'm down at the junction of Albany Road, Humphrey Street and Old Kent Road. Few turns knocked off at that. If you're coming up by the Blind Beggar on that opposite right corner there, you can't turn left out of Albany Road, you've got to go left into the one before it, which is Shorncliffe Road, and that just doglegs back out onto Old Kent Road. You can turn left from there. Also no right turns either way from Old Kent Road there. You can't turn right into Humphrey Street, and you can't turn right into Albany Road unless you're a bus. I'm turning right into Trafalgar Avenue from Old Kent Road, Lord Nelson pub there on the right, and you can't turn right at the top of this if you were going back out onto Old Kent Road. So to circumvent that no right turn sign, you do this, which is turn, if you were coming up from the south, turn left into Nile Terrace. I've just turned right into it. Then right into Oakley Place with a fire gunner right up my backside. And theoretically, you can then turn right to get around that no right turn in Trafalgar Avenue. Theoretically, you can turn right onto Old Kent Road here. Good luck with that, because you'd usually be sitting there for 10 minutes. So I'm just going to turn left, and from left Old Kent Road. I'm going to go left into Coburg Road. Coburg Road Nature Centre on the left. At one point they do ask down here, that little annex of Burgess Park on the right, they don't ask. The New Peckham Mosque on the left was a church, converted to a mosque, and they do ask that. Coming out of here, Coburg Road, there was that island in the way, so you can't turn right onto the Old Kent Road. You'd have to go back around this way to circumvent that. I've gone left into Neat Street. And now left back onto Trafalgar Avenue. Waite Street on the left brings to mind the Jerry Sadovitz joke, really, having a Mandela and a Waite in the same run. Terry Waite, what a cunt. Nelson Mandela, bastard. I don't know, you lend some people a fiver and you never see them again. Anyway, back out of Trafalgar Avenue, there's the turnaround I've just done. Nile Terrace on the left and Oakley Place at the end of that. But I'm not going to be doing that again. Old Kent Road fire station in front of us. Just done that up, just on the corner of Cooper's Road. But I'm going to turn left into Old Kent Road, and that will do for a run around of the points in the vicinity of Rolls Road at the end of Run 3 on the Knowledge of London.